India, a land of dreams, diversity, and dynamism. A country where over 70,000 startups are rewriting the rules of business, innovation, and success. From tech giants to D2C disruptors, India's entrepreneurial spirit is unstoppable. But here's the thing, not every startup story is a fairy tale. Some are cautionary tales filled with twists, turns, and hard earned lessons. And today, we are diving into one such story, a story of ambition, acquisitions, and adversity. A story that reminds us that even the brightest stars can falter. This is the story of the Glamm Group. Once hailed as India's answer to the global beauty conglomerates, the Glamm Group promised to revolutionize the content to commerce model. With a valuation of over $1.2 billion, it was the poster child of India's D2C boom. But fast forward to today, the picture is far from glamorous layoffs, legal notices, and 90% valuation haircut. What went wrong and what can aspiring entrepreneurs learn from this roller coaster journey? Welcome to the Indian Startup Garage, your go-to channel for unfiltered insights into the India's startup ecosystem. Whether you're a founder, investor, or just someone curious about the world of startups, we have got you covered. Today, we are unpacking the rise and fall of Glamm Group. By the end of this video, you will understand the pitfalls of overambition, the challenges of scaling too fast, and why building a sustainable business is harder than it looks. So grab a cup of chai, sit back, and let's get started. And hey, if you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to Indian Startup Garage for more engaging and insightful content. Let's dive in. Let's rewind to the beginning. The Glamm Group, founded by Darpan Sanghvi, started as MyGlamm, a direct-to-customer beauty brand. But Sanghvi had a bigger vision. He wanted to create a house of brands, a one-stop shop for all things beauty and personal care. To achieve this, he bet big on content to commerce model. The idea was simple yet powerful. Create engaging content, build a loyal community, and then sell products to that community. Sounds genius, right? Well, it was until it wasn't. Between 2021 and 22, Glamm went on an acquisition spree, snapping up over 10 brands. From Sirona's intimate hygiene products to the mom's company's natural skincare range, the portfolio was impressive. But here's where things started to go south. Integrating these brands into a unified structure proved to be a nightmare. Centralizing sales, marketing, and operations might sound efficient, but it often led to chaos. Former employees alleged that the management overlooked key aspects of corporate governance, leading to lapses in product quality and marketing strategies. While competitors like Nykaa and Mamaearth were scaling profitably, Glamm was burning cash. The company's bullishness on omnichannel growth backfired. Premium retail spaces, hefty visibility charges, and unsustainable discounting offers drained resources. By mid 2023, the company had shut down most of its brand owned outlets and cut off supply to underperforming third party stores. The result? A massive cash crunch and a pile of unpaid vendor dues. Investors who once believed in Glamm's vision are now staring at massive losses. The company's valuation has plummeted by over 90% and it's struggling to raise fresh funds. Sources claim that Glamm is in talks to raise rupees 150 to 250 crores in a post-money valuation of just rupees 1000 crores. And here's the kicker, most of this funding will go towards settling the debts and clearing vendor dues, leaving little room for growth. To make matters worse, the company is now looking to sell some of its acquired brands. Sources say that Sanghvi has even approached the original founders of Sirona and Mom's company to buy back their companies. It's a humbling turn of events for a startup that once dreamed of becoming India's L'Oreal. In fact, some industry insiders are calling Glamm the second BYJU'S, a cautionary tale of overambition and mismanagement. The Morning Context even reported that everything in this company is for sale, highlighting the desperate attempts to revive the sinking ship. So what went wrong with Glamm Group? Let's break it down. Number 1, over-ambition. Scaling too fast without a solid foundation is a recipe for disaster. Glamm's aggressive acquisition strategy looked great on paper, but execution was flawed. Integrating multiple brands with different cultures, operations, and customer bases is no small feat. Number 2, integration challenges. Acquiring brands is easy. Integrating them into a cohesive structure is hard. Glamm's centralized model led to operational inefficiencies, brand dilution, and a drop in product quality. Number 3, cash burn. Chasing growth at the cost of profitability can lead to a financial crisis. Glamm's heavy spending on retail spaces, discounts, and marketing left it with little room to maneuver where things went south. Number 4, leadership issues. A revolving door at the leadership level creates instability and erodes trust. The exit of key executives like Sukli Naneja and Bhavesh Singhal further compounded the company's problem. So what can aspiring entrepreneurs learn from Glamm's story? Here are 3 key takeaways. Number 1, focus on unit economics. Growth is important, but not at the cost of profitability. Ensure that your business model is sustainable and you are not burning cash just to chase scale. Number 2, integration is key. If you are acquiring other companies, have a clear plan for integration. Don't underestimate the challenges of merging cultures, operations, and systems. Number 3, build a strong leadership team. The company is only as good as its leadership. Invest in building a strong and stable leadership team that can navigate challenges and drive the company forward. So what does the future hold for Glamm Group? The company is at a crossroads. If it manages to raise funds and streamline operations, there's a chance that it could stage a comeback. However, the road ahead is fraught with challenges. The beauty and personal care market in India is fiercely competitive, with players like Nykaa, Mamaearth, and Purple dominating the space. Glamm will need to reinvent itself and focus on its core strength to survive. India's startup ecosystem is brimming with potential. For every Glamm, there is a Nykaa or a Zomato that's rewriting the rules of the game. The key is to learn from the mistake of others and chart a path that's both ambitious and sustainable. And that's a wrap up on today's episode. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Indian Startup Garage. Hit that bell icon to stay updated on the latest stories from India's startup world. Got a startup story you would like us to cover? Drop a comment below. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and keep innovating. See ya.